What's up, guys? How is everybody doing out there? We are up north. Northern Siargao, like the very far north you could go. I pronounce it Alegria. Luke pronounces it Alegria. Either way, that's where we're at. Wow, what a beautiful ride it was up. I always say the northern part of Siargao is the most beautiful part of all of Siargao. I mean, it's just amazing. It runs the beach line through the jungles, through the small little barangays. But anyways, we are up here at Del Rosa Beach Resort. Let me show you the cottage real quick. They got a couple little cottages here. I'll show you around. It's a beautiful place up here. But let me show you a little cottage we're staying in before we get in there and, you know what I mean, unpack and everything like that. But they got nice little porch on every one of the cottages. You can sit outside, enjoy it. Nice, beautiful, beautiful breeze here. But like I said, there's multiple cottages you can see. Del Rosa Beach Resort. Here's the room. We booked this kind of like the last minute. I got a hold of the owner and said, hey, we want to come up. What do you have available? And this is what he had available. 2 single beds. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. Big open room here. Little desk if you want to sit with your computer. They have Wi-Fi here. They run this off of solar panel. You got a fan. You got a little safe, little nook here with free coffee. Little refrigerator. Of course, they do have air conditioning. I mean, it's a very clean, nice little bungalow here. I call it a bungalow because that's what it is. The CR, very nice CR. Let me get the light on here so you can see it. Nice sink, mirror, shampoo, soap. Some storage down below. Of course, your toilet, your bum gun, shower, nice big shower. Echo hot water tank. They have a hot water tank. And of course, there's some soap for you. I will be taking advantage of that hot water shower. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a hot shower. I have a hot water heater, but we never hooked it up. You know, I just never hooked it up. And I don't mind taking the cool shower, the cool towel bath. It doesn't bother me. But I will be taking advantage of that. So anyways, let me show you around this beautiful, beautiful little resort here. All right, guys, so let's start out front as you come in down this driveway down here, this nice stone driveway that goes out to the main highway. I don't know, maybe I would say, 50, 75 yards back in. And it's nice back here. That motorbike you hear now just came up this side path here, so must be a side path that comes into this area. Dirt path, actually a grassy path. But you're back in, you're tucked back in. You don't hear the highway out there, not even a highway, the road out there. Not only that, there's not much traffic up here anyways, but it's just beautiful and quiet back here. You hear the palm trees and the trees just blowing in the wind. It is so nice. You come in here, these are just beautiful, beautiful flowers here. As you come in here, it's very nicely manicured. The greenery back in here is just unbelievable. Coconut trees. But as you come back in here, to the right side up here is car parking. I spoke to the girl at the restaurant, and she said, you don't need to stay here to eat here. So if you're General Luna or wherever, and you come up here, you can come in here and eat. And I tell you what, I had lunch here, and I was very impressed. I had a chicken parmesan sandwich, and it was good. It was good. But you see it. Look how beautiful these flowers are through here. They keep it very nice and maintained,
Very clean back in here. It's like jungle over that way. I don't know how far over. And this way, jungle over that way. This may be the owner's own personal garage here for parking. Then you have motorcycle parking right here. Right here is all for motorcycle. A lot of people rent motorbikes, come up here, stay up here, or rent motorbikes, come up here and eat. There's old Mad Max. Poor Lit, when I when I parked, she got off, and there was a couple of ants where she got off, and they wound up biting her, and poor kid. But anyways, here's the entranceway as you come in to the dining area. But look how beautiful this is. This is just beautiful. Your entranceway coming in, wooden floors, little smoking section right here. Here it is, the Rosa Del Mar Beach Resort. Here's their dining area through here. Nice and cool. There's a nice breeze that just rolls through here. And they got fans blowing in here. You guys see it. A lot of seating, a lot of dining area. I was sitting over here and what I seen? Board games. They got some board games if you want to grab some board games. Looks like they got some badminton. Books if you want to read some books. But very nice. This is, like I said, very nice. I'll probably say very nice 100 times, right? But let me show you here. Right here on the map where we're at. All right. Here's where we are. We live in Dapa. We shoot over to General Luna. All right. We're at the bottom of the island here, General Luna and Dapa. We are all the way, the very top right there, the Rosa Del Mar. I mean, the very tip right there of the island. And what did it take us? Maybe an hour to get up here. And we took our time. We weren't flying, we weren't speeding, none of that. They have a nice kitchen, full kitchen in the back. Staff here is amazing. Nice little bar right here. And we come back here where the cottages are. What do I count, like 7 cottages maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cottages. Look at this. Sand, they keep it very clean. Very nice. Check these orchids out. They're just beautiful. A purple orchid right there. I don't know what color orchid that is. It's like a yellow and a purplish, reddish. This one's beautiful. Purple and white. But they got this little courtyard through here. Maybe they set up a badminton through here. Couldn't tell you. Be a nice area for a pool, but why have a pool when you got an ocean in the back, right? Then you come down through the cottages here. Let me see. That one's a private one. This is private. But just look at how beautiful this is. There's their water. Looks like their water holding tank up there. They do have Wi-Fi here. They have Starlink here and works just as good as my Starlink back at our house. And they did say they're booked. Matter of fact, we got the last cottage right there. That's our cottage, cottage number 4. Little area, a little seating area right here. If you want to come out here and eat, you can come out here and eat. If you want to come out here and just hang out, you can come out here and hang out. But like I said, it's a nice breeze. It's a beautiful breeze. There's a hammock if you want to swing on a hammock. Here's your water. If you need some water, grab yourself some water. Put in your refrigerator. There's our cottage right here. I think that's for the internet, like what is that called? Where it just boosts the signal? It could be. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's a boost, like a signal. Kayaks, little kayaks right there. From my understanding, they're free of charge. You can use them, a kayak, paddles, life vests, everything. These are what they consider, I think, oceanfront cottages. Cottage number 1, cottage number 2. But isn't this beautiful? So peaceful back here. This is the grass I want at our place. Please leave nothing but your footprints, right? I can hear people in the ocean. Here's another area. It's finally empty. I was waiting to get out here to film this because there was people in here hanging out. Kind of looks like they just got done eating, having a little party. But you can sit out here, order your food, the staff will bring it out to you. If you want to eat in your room, the staff will bring it out to you. Over here is looks like a shower station, right here. There you go. Shower station. Does it work? Yeah, it works. It works. I almost fell. And check this out. This is their own little private beach area here. You come out here, and to the left and to the right is their private beach area. Hey, you want to come out here and get a meal and eat? You can come out here and eat. What the heck are those? Fish? They look like fish in there. Maybe for fishing? Who knows? Or somebody got them. But this is all part of this resort here. De La Rosa. Del Rosa del Mar. I didn't come out here yet. And the first time I actually came out here. Walk down through here, then it leads right onto the beach here. You see the beach. It's very nice. They keep it all cleaned up, all nice through here. I think there's maybe another resort or another place to stay right down there on the left-hand side. I can kind of see the building. But guys, this is all open ocean here. All this is open ocean. There ain't a single island out there, as far as the eye can see. These guys here, I think, are using the canoes or the kayaks that they provide. It looks nice. The water looks nice. It does have that, what do you call it, that seagrass. I can see the seagrass, but when it comes to the big old rocks as you try to get in the ocean, there's a couple. You can see it. But this, I'm telling you right now, this up north here, I mean, the whole island of Siargao is a beautiful island. Beautiful island. But up north here is where the beauty is. This is where the true beauty of Siargao Island is. Everybody will tell you that. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's slow paced. We just hit one of the little grocery stores, like right across the road from the road coming into where we're staying, and picked up a couple things there, and they were cheaper. They were cheaper there than down in General Luna and Dapa. Even the food here, cheaper. I mean, not a massive amount, but it is cheaper because there's, I don't know, maybe they don't have those crazy taxes or whatever like they do in General Luna and Dapa, but this is where the beauty of this island is, up north. But it is very secluded. There's not much going on up here. There's not much up here. You don't have the clubs. You don't have the bars like you have in General Luna. You don't have the multiple restaurants that you can choose from. But you do have the resorts that do have restaurants in. But this is where it's at. And like I said, we plan to spend a few days up here hanging out, touring around, going to a few things we've always wanted to go to. And we're going to take you guys along, but I did want to show you the little resort we're staying at here. Little but beautiful. A beautiful giant. The beautiful giant resort of Siargao Island. What do I mean by that? It might be little, but in just beauty, it's a giant. So, all right, that's, there it is. Stay tuned. Like I said, we're gonna do some touring, running around tomorrow. I'm gonna go get me a hot shower later on. And with that, we'll talk to you later.